Okay, continuing on, I have Aurora Rising, and this book is a sci-fi book. I think it's also the start of a series, but I've had it for a couple of years. I got it for $3, and I have been loving some sci-fi books that I've been reading recently, so I want to get into more sci-fi. Then I have another fantasy, of course most of these are fantasy, called Blood Over Brighthaven, and I know it's like a dark academia setting where they cast spells by like typing them into typewriters, or like the spells are like code almost that they're writing, which sounds really interesting and unique, especially as someone who goes to a STEM school, and I have lots of friends who are computer science majors, and I know how to code a little bit myself. Then I have the Atlas 6, which I know is also like a dark academia, trials, people competing, and I've had this for a couple years too, and I've always wanted to get into it. And the academy setting really appealed to me since I'm going back to school. This book I haven't heard much about, but it's called The Hazelwood, and I love the cover. Like, the cover's so unique and cool, like this neon Neoni is the music artist that I like, but neon cover. And I know it's about a girl who she goes to her grandmother's estate who wrote like fairy tales or stories, and maybe they're more alive than she thinks. It honestly reminds me a little of this series called Fablehaven that I liked when I was younger. Then I have a quick one for summer. I read The Summer I Turned Pretty before, and I realized I had never read the rest of the series. And now that the TV show's done, I thought maybe I should get to reading the books too, even though I've heard they're not quite as good. So I have the second book, It's Not Summer Without You. Then I have a thriller. I think I'm only bringing one thriller, and it's The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I also got this one secondhand for like $2, $3. I love getting books secondhand. This is the way that I have so many books and not paying a lot of money for them. But always like to have a thriller on me. And finally, we have Five Broken Blades, which also is the start of a series, and I've heard nothing but good things. I've heard it's kind of like Six of Crows. I have a friend at my school, actually two friends, one who read it and told me about it and loved it, and then someone else who recently read it and enjoyed it as well, so I'm very excited. Oh, there's one more book too. My friend told me that I should bring Gilded, which is by Marissa Meyer. And whoa, book's falling. And I read this book years ago, but I never continued on with the duology. And she said the second book's crazy, so I should bring the first book to reread it. And then maybe she'll send me the second book, which is super sweet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 books. Do we think this will occupy me enough while I'm away at college and my internship over next summer and probably college next year? I think it will. So thanks so much for coming along, and see you next time.